This is Heather with eXp Realty in beautiful Comox Valley and the lovely Campbell River areas with a market update looking at the month of April and May here in 2021. And what I thought we would do this month is we would look back where we were 1 year ago today. So we're going to go over detached houses, townhouses, and condos, and we're going to take a look back at when the pandemic started and where we're at today when it comes to real estate. So one of the things that happens with numbers is you can look at them absolutely any way that you desire. So the way that I'm showing you the numbers today might not be how you like to look at them. But the Vancouver Island Real Estate Board creates a document each month on the market, and you can at any time just ask me for that and I will email it to you, and you will have oodles of statistics on market updates when it comes to real estate anywhere on the Vancouver Island area that you're interested. So right now I'm going to concentrate on the Comox Valley and the Campbell River areas, and if you have any questions or you would like further information on a particular area or product, just reach out and I would be happy to help you.
Okay, so let's look at the numbers from April to May 2021 and back to 2020. We're looking at Comox Valley and the Campbell River real estate market right now. Before we get started, a little message from the president of the Vancouver Island Real Estate Board, and he said there is little relief right now for frustrated buyers in April despite an increase in active listings. We are seeing more listings coming on the market, but because of the lack of inventory, it is definitely a seller's market, and buyers face fierce competition in their search for a home, and in most cases are ending up in a multiple offer situation. And at this time, we're still in the same situation in May. Lots of properties coming on the market, but still a major amount of demand. And it is hard for both the buyers, the sellers, and for the real estate agents. And so we all have to work together on this. One of the things that the British Columbia Real Estate Association is doing together with our local real estate boards is we're advocating with our policymakers at a provincial and regional level to speed up the development process so that municipalities can expand supply more quickly to meet this demand. So there is a backlog of permits that are not being issued right now because of COVID. A lot of people are working at home, but there is a big demand for people to have new housing. And with the cost of lumber going up continuously, it's just a little bit of a vicious circle right now that we're all trying to work our way through. Let's look at the Vancouver Island Real Estate Board. One of the things that they do not do is include any oceanfront properties in the statistics or acreage. And I have mentioned this before, and I will take a little look at that for those of you that are interested in that sector of the market. I know it's a big part of my real estate is acreage and oceanfront property. So overall on the Vancouver Island Board, from the Nanaimo, Duncan area, all the way past Campbell River, Gold River, Sayward, we're finding that right now there are 547 active listings and there have been 590 sales. So you can see the balance there. Every time a house comes on the market, in most cases within 20 days, it is selling. When it comes to condos, it's not quite as busy. 200 active listings and 133 sales, taking a little bit longer to sell. And then the townhouse market is very similar to the detached housing market. There's 108 listings and we've had 106 sales. So taking a little bit longer, 27 days, but in reality, that's not a long time to sell a property at all. It takes you a month to sell your property and then a month to 2 months to move out. So you're looking at about a 90-day window from when you put your house on the market till when you need to be packed and into your new home. When it comes to acreages, in the past month, we've had 29 properties on the market. We've had 42 sales pending. That means that we have a bigger demand for acreage today than we ever had before. There are a lot of buyers out there, whether they're from another province or from the Lower Mainland, or even someone that's living in the city core of either Campbell River or Comox Valley, deciding they want to move out a little and get a little acreage. You can work from home today. A lot of these properties have 2 homes on them or the ability to put a second property on it. When it comes to waterfront homes, same thing. There's not a lot of them on the market. 9 homes on the market presently, 9 pending sales, and 1 has completed. I know there was a beautiful sale at $2.3 million in the Comox area for a waterfront home, and that was on the market for quite a bit longer than 30 days. But we did have a property come on the market just this week for $5 million, and it is 2 acres waterfront property. We're going to keep our eye on that one. You probably are aware of the story in the Tofino Ucluelet area on Chesterman Beach of the condo that sold $1 million over the asking price. And I did talk to my friend who's a real estate agent there, and yeah, it's a true story. It was on the news. You might have seen it. Let's have a look at the summary of April 2021 against April 2020. In Campbell River, we had 47 single-family residential sales, whereas in April of 2020, there was only 21. So there's quite a big change both in Campbell River and the Comox Valley. Comox Valley, we saw 105 sales, and in April of this time last year, there was only 34. That's a 208% increase. And that also goes with the price of a home today. In April 2021, Comox Valley, you're looking at $783,000, and this time last year, $570,000. But the biggest jump is in Campbell River. Look at this, $723,000 for a home today, April 2021, and April 2020, it was $459,000. That is a huge jump of 57%. So you can see homes are really moving in the Campbell River area. The condo market, not as big of a margin, but that's because condos are down around the $300,000 mark, and Campbell River 308. Last year they were 254, and then in Comox Valley 367. Back a year ago, 306,000. If we have a quick look at the townhouse benchmark market in both Campbell River and the Comox Valley, Campbell River right now is at about 411,000, whereas a year ago we were looking at 341,000. So that's well over $70,000 increase, and that's big for townhouses. You have to be approved now higher than you were last year. And not only that, with the stress test, it's going to be even harder for you to raise how much you can afford for a property. In the Comox Valley, we're looking 504,000, and then a year ago, 427,000. So basically another $75,000 jump in the price of townhouses over 1 year. I saved the single family for last because this is where the majority of our sales are happening right now. And in the Comox Valley, we're sitting right around the $692,000 mark, whereas a year ago we were $559,000. So about $140,000 jump in just over a year. The biggest jump is Campbell River. So Campbell River is $588,800 today, and a year ago they were sitting at $472,400. Very busy market, Campbell River. Anything that comes on the market that's half decent, between $550,000 and $800,000, is tending to have a lot of people look at it and going into multiple offers and selling over asking price. I've been watching the statistics every day as they come out, and I have noticed that not all houses are any longer selling over asking price. A lot of them are selling close to asking price, and a few of them are selling, and usually it's around $20,000 to $40,000 over the asking price. So it'd be really good if you know what you're looking for, in what area, have a look at what is pending and what has sold, and about how much you're going to have to pay if you're in a multiple offer situation. My wish list for this week, I'm looking for acreage. Anything from 5 to 10 acres, can have an older house on it that needs work. My guy really wants a fixer-upper on acreage. I'm looking for a really nice townhouse, preferably in the Crown Isle area, over 1,400 square feet. I have a young lady in Campbell River that's looking for either a townhouse or a detached house. under 500,000. It's getting a little bit harder to find that. I have a few listings coming. Actually, I have 6 listings coming. One in particular in Black Creek. It's 2 acres, 3-bedroom house, beautiful outdoor living area. A house in Qualicum Balzer. It's a rancher with a very big separate garage. 2 really nice properties. And then I have a number of acreages also coming on the market. I want to do my shout out this week to Anderton Nursery in the Comox Courtney area in behind Costco. Beautiful display of shrubs and flowers and herbs and anything you're looking for your garden. I loved my experience. I love the prices out there. I do shop a lot at Art Knapp, Outback Nursery, and Paradise Plants. I love them too. My husband and I have this big rock garden that we are trying to fill in the holes on, and so every week we're out picking up a few more plants to stick in there. Now, if you have any questions when it comes to what I've talked about here in our real estate market over the last year, or in particular your home, you're thinking of putting it on the market and you want someone to hold your hand, I do believe you have to have a plan. You need to know first how much your property's worth, what it's going to cost you to sell it, then where are you going to go if and when you get an offer on your property. Really important information to discuss with your real estate agent. And I am here to answer any questions you might have. Have a fantastic week and take care of yourself.